from the court? Where is Antonio?
I am here, Duke.
Let's get this thing underway. Is Shylock here yet? I'm gonna fall asleep before he arrives.
Don't worry, Duke. He's outside. I'll go get him.
Shylock, you're being very cruel with Antonio at this moment. You're crossing the line. A pound of flesh? Why not something less violent, like interest on the payment? We need to settle this right now.
I don't know why I need to do this. Me and Antonio, we signed the contract. This is madness.
Please calm down, Shylock. It will go very badly for you if you keep this up.
Are you always this cruel, Shylock?
I'm not here to please you.
Do you always kill those who do you wrong?
Why should I risk being wronged twice?
This Jew has no compassion. Let me be judged, and I will face the consequence, whatever it may be.
No, Antonio. No. Shylock. He owes you 3,000 ducats. I will double that cost if you could cancel this bond.
There's not enough money in the world for me to let that happen.
If you show no mercy, how do you expect to receive it?
Why do I need mercy if I do no wrong? He signed the contract. If he does not fulfill the bond, you're putting the entire justice system of Venice at jeopardy. I am entitled to a pound of flesh, and I intend to invoke that right.
I have the power to dismiss this court if Valerio does not show up right now. He is a legal expert I have sent to help act as a judge, to help settle this matter.
Your Honor, there's a messenger outside with Valerio's letters.
Send them in.
Don't worry, Antonio. I will help you no matter what. I will give my blood, my flesh, my bones, anything I own to help you get out of this.
I feel as if I deserve to die, and I am ready to meet my end.
Where do you come from?
I come from Padua. These are Valerio's greetings.
Shylock, why are you sharpening your knife so early?
To cut my losses and get my revenge on Antonio.
Is there anything we could do to stop you from this madness?
Nothing that you're smart enough to do.
Oh, you disgusting dog. You know, it would be justice to kill you. Sometimes you make me feel like I'm not even Christian anymore.
Unless your insults undo my signature, you are wasting your breath.
Oh, I need to take a breather.
This letter from Valerio tells us that a young, well-educated legal expert will be coming. Where is he?
Oh, he's outside, waiting for you to let him in.
3 or 4 of you, go and welcome him. In the meantime, I'll read Valerio's letter out loud. I received your letter, but I'm very sick at the moment. As it happened, when your messenger came, a young lawyer from Rome was visiting me. His name is Balthasar. I told him about the case of the Jew and Antonio the merchant, and we consulted many books together. He knows my legal opinions about this matter, and he has his own expert opinions as well. I'm sending him in my place to answer your request for someone to act as a judge in this matter. Please don't underestimate him because he's so young. I never knew such a young man who was so mature. I leave him to you when you put him to the test. You'll see how wonderful he really is. You hear what the wise and educated Valerio has to say. So, Valerio has sent you,
Yes, he has, Your Honor.
and you have reviewed the case.
Yes, I have.
Well, the floor is yours.
Thank you. Shylock, I must admit, this case is rather unusual. However, Venetian law cannot prevent you from proceeding. You have a contract with him, correct?
Yes.
Then the Jew must show mercy.
Why'd I have to do that?
No one shows mercy because they have to. They show it because it just happens. Like the rain that falls down from the sky and onto the ground. Mercy is a double blessing. It blesses the person who gives it and the person who receives it. Mercy looks better on the king than his own crown looks on him. The king's scepter, which represents his earthly power, a symbol of majesty, and the focus of his royal authority, have mercy. It is a quality of God Himself. The kingly power that works best is when the king mixes mercy with justice. Justice is your plea, Jew, but consider this. Justice won't save your soul. We pray for mercy, and this same prayer asks us to show mercy to others as well. I am telling you this to change your mind. However, if you choose to proceed with your lawsuit and your prosecution, then the strict Venetian court will have no other alternative than to condemn this man, the merchant, Antonio, to death.
I take full responsibility of the law. I want the penalty, and I want my contract to be fulfilled.
But can't you pay back the money?
Of course I can pay back the money. And if that's not enough, I'll give you back 10 times the amount of money. I'll give you my hands, my head, and my heart. And if that's not enough, well, Shylock, you're just cruel, evil, and malicious. Oh, great Duke. Duke full of power. Why can't you just bend the law for this one time? Why can't you allow a small wrong for a much greater right?
No! That can't happen!
But why can't it?
By doing so, you will be setting this case as a precedent for all the others! And you'll be forcing the judges and the dukes to release all the other offenders from their contracts without punishment! Because of this one man! You will be putting the entire justice system of Venice in jeopardy! Show me the contract!
Here.
Thank you. Shylock! They're offering you to pay 3 times the amount that they owed you!
But I made an oath. What type of man would I be if I wouldn't live up to my word?
This man did not pay back the money! So by law, you are allowed to take this man's pound of flesh! I urge you to show mercy! Tell me to tear up this contract!
I'll tear it up when it's paid by a pound of flesh that I will receive. You seem like a good judge. You know the law. But I urge you to keep the contract. I swear nothing that you say will change my mind.
I beg the court to deliver the verdict.
Then you must prepare yourself for this man's life! For by law, he is allowed to take a pound of your flesh. So bear your chest! Give a scale to weigh the flesh.
I have it ready.
Thank you very much. Wait! Get a surgeon to bind this man's wounds so it doesn't bleed to death.
Is it in the contract?
But explicitly, so what?
It's not in the contract. I can't do it.
Okay. What? You have anything else to say?
Not really. Rosanio, give me your hand. Tell your new wife, Portia, how it is that I died, and tell her how much I love you.
No, Antonio, no. I love my wife very dearly, and I've loved the entire world. But I would sacrifice everything, even her, for you.
Stop stalling. You Christians are all the same. I wish my daughter Jessica hadn't married one of you.
What you have agreed upon is entirely legal. Never by law. You are entitled to this man's pound of flesh.
Ah, finally, someone who knows what they're talking about.
However, Venetian law states that you are only entitled to a pound of flesh if 1 drop of blood is shed, then all of your belongings will be taken from your possession.
Yes, a rightful judge.
Then give me the ducats that Bassanio's brought before and I'll be on my way.
I'll go get them.
Shylock! You must take this man's pound of flesh! But remember what I said before!
Forget about it. You owe me 3,000 ducats.
That can't happen! Just moments ago! You told me that you would not take his money! But now you ask for it?
That's it. I've had enough.
Wait! There is something else that I must tell you! Venetian law states that if a foreigner attempts to kill a citizen, then the Duke has the right to take that foreigner's life. Therefore, you should tread carefully. Your belongings will be split between the victim and the state.
I would want to die right now if I were you, Shylock. Once all your wealth is given up, you won't have any more money to give anything.
I can take your life right now before you even ask me to. Make your losses only monetary and not your entire life.
Forget about it. Take my life.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. Because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping.
If the court decides to reduce your punishment to a fine, then I would ask of you to give half of your wealth to your daughter and to your soon-to-be son-in-law. I also order you to now become Christian.
Do you agree to this contract?
I guess.
Then can somebody please get the papers to make this contract official?
I'll send them to my house and I'll send them later.
I'll release you, Shylock, but don't forget.
When you're baptized a Christian, you have 2 godfathers. If I were the judge, I would give you 12 jurors to sentence you to death.
Would you like to come for dinner?
Oh, that would be fabulous! But unfortunately, I must return to Padua.
Too bad. Antonio, make sure to give this man a wonderful prize for all his hard work.
I will do that.
Court dismissed.
Thank you very much for helping my friend Antonio and I getting out of some awful penalty from some awful Jew. Instead of giving him the 3,000 ducats, we will gladly give it to you.
We are extremely grateful for all your kind efforts.
We really are.
Thank you for the kind words. But really, all I need is the satisfaction of helping you. I hope that you remember me, but I really have to go now.
No, just wait. We really feel bad. We want to give you something. Sorry for our persistence, but we really need to give you something.
Well, since you insisted, I really would like this ring.
No, not this ring. I would feel ashamed if I gave it to you.
Well, that's all I want. In fact, I really want it.
I'm sorry, but not this ring. This ring has more value than just money itself. I'll buy you the most expensive ring in all of Venice instead.
You tend to make very big offers, but you seem to not like fulfilling them.
Well, I'm sorry. This ring was given to me by my wife on our wedding day. She told me specifically not to give it away or sell it in any circumstances.
Many use this excuse. But I'm sure your wife will understand why you gave it to me. Anyway, I have to go now. Ciao!
Crying my tears, 3 good years, you can't be mad at me. 'Cause if you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. Don't be mad what you see that he want it. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it.
Don't you realize how much he deserves it? I'm sure your wife will understand.
Alright. Nathaniel, take it and catch up with them.
Okay.
I think we did great in there, don't you?
Absolutely.
Hello there.
Hello, Graziano.
I'm here with an invitation for dinner tonight with Bassanio. He was extremely pleased and is willing to give you his ring in return.
Oh, what an excellent offer! I'll gladly accept the ring, but unfortunately I will have to refuse the dinner invitation. Can you show me where Sherlock's home is?
Absolutely. Follow me right
Wait.
this way.
Can I speak to you for
Hold
a moment?
on. Alright.
Sure, what is troubling you?
I'm demanding my husband's ring as a reward for our work, but we swore that we will keep it till forever.
I think that he will give it to you. I'm surprised at how both our husbands are so willing to give away our rings. Let's go!
Hello, friends, and welcome to tonight's show, the Jeremy Akabachi Late Night Show, joined by my friends Anthony Smeros, Anthony Anania, and Anthony Perna.
Also known as the Triple A's.
They're here for the movie The Merchant of Venice, Act 4. Anthony, the first Anthony here, plays Portia.
A woman.
Anthony number 2 plays Antonio, and Anthony number 3 plays Shylock.
A Jew.
So, how does it feel to be playing a part in this movie?
No, it feels pretty great because it's a very popular play from Shakespeare, you know, and to have it displayed on the big screen like this, I think it's a great pleasure. And I think we all had a lot of fun doing this, and we put in a lot of work.
Yeah, you definitely did.
Mm-hmm.
So, what is the act about?
Well, you know, this act, it's about Shylock and Antonio. They're at the trial. They're in the trial right now. Shylock is trying to get the pound of flesh from Antonio, and my character Portia, who I play as a woman, I played very well. I'm very feminine, and yeah. So she comes in, and she's trying to defend Antonio, and she eventually convinces Shylock to give up the trying to get the pound of flesh to this guy, and then after that, yeah, everything goes well, smoothly for us, and not for Shylock there, but
It's alright, I almost
okay.
had a heart attack during the movie, but so other than that, it was all great.
So you know.
Glad you're here.
Yeah, thanks, man.
So, how did you choose the location for this film?
Well, you know, for many different reasons. I mean, first of all, in Venice, there's so many beautiful rivers and streams, and as you can see from our background, there's a nice, beautiful river. Also, the deck, it's very spacious, and it almost looked as if it was a court, so that's why we picked it.
Yeah, and when you guys see it in theaters and IMAX on May 18th and 19th, you'll see what a wonderful setting they chose.
Really, really nice.
I love it.
So we've got a question from Twitter. Here, Jacqueline says, was filming this type of movie enjoyable?
Yeah, honestly, it was a really great movie to film. It was a little bit frustrating at the beginning because nobody knew the lines, to be completely honest. Like, Smeros kept skipping lines, and it gave me a problem filming the movie. But other than that, there was a couple of bumps along the road. But overall, I say we did a really good job filming the movie, and hopefully we work together again as a group in the future.
Well, you know, I personally had a good time. You know, I got a couple of battle scars, but you know, it'll turn out fine in the end. You know, I thought that I played the feminine role perfectly. Our friend over here, Shylock, was a terrible actor.
Without a doubt.
But it's okay. We'll get over it, guys. And yeah, I think I had a lot of fun. You know, there were some accidents. Like I said, war injuries. You know, some people fell in the water.
Oh, he's in the water. He's in the
I told you! I told you!
But it turned out all fine.
That was fun.
Well, so far, I'm really intrigued by this movie. But first, here are a few short messages.
Don't just visit Rome. Visit TripAdvisor Rome. With millions of reviews, TripAdvisor makes any destination better.
And we're back, folks, here on the Late Night Show with Jeremy Akabachi with my good friends Anthony, and Anthony from The Merchant of Venice Act 4 cast. Come to theaters near you. So, what kind of style was the movie?
Well, you know, we started trying to make a mixture of comedy, you know, having a man play a woman, playing a man. And then after that, you know, we had some serious parts, but it was kind of a mix. I think we did a good blend. And we tried to make it sort of, it was a mixture of modern, more older times. We tried to really do a mix of everything because, you know, we know our audiences like to have a more well-rounded movie rather than just a specific one because it can get a little boring then. So, you know.
Alright, so we've got another question from Twitter. Kundip says, how does it feel acting alongside a fairly large man playing a woman?
Well, to be completely honest, throughout the movie, and you guys will see this when you watch it, it doesn't really spoil anything, but he grabs my boob, right? And and let me tell you, when a 6-foot man trying to play a woman grabs your boob, it really makes you uncomfortable. And I kind of drew a major blank while filming the movie, and it was super hard to try to stay focused because it was pretty awkward.
I personally enjoyed it. I thought it was very good. That was a nice moment.
Yeah. No, don't. Tips for all you young actors and directors: when you write a script, don't make a 6-foot man touch a guy's boob.
Alright, well, keep that in mind, folks. So how do you prepare yourself to play a female role?
Well, in an orchestra, you have the oboe playing the tuning note for all the other things, then you have to be dead quiet. Well, I have a similar thing, but it's with Adele, the song "Hello" in her new album. When she hits those really high notes, I gotta match those pitches. Once I match those pitches, and thanks to my lovely friends do it with like great, excellent ensemble convention marks, but and I sort of tune myself to that. After that, I sort of get into character, and once I get into that, it's hard to get me out of it. So like I could get back into it right now, So
yeah,
I'm pretty good at it.
Well,
I think I did a fairly good job.
No, we didn't.
I'm really looking forward to seeing this movie, and thank you so much for being here tonight. Thanks, folks. Don't forget to watch The Merchant of Venice Act 4 in theaters near you.
It's splendid.
Good night, everyone.